Hello, it's Mordad 13. I got a topic to talk about. Bit of a rant, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it sounds. There's like people out there who I don't know. There's this guy I know, and he claims he's happy. He claims he has a good life. But meanwhile, he's doing hard drugs on a regular basis. And then he said to me not too long ago that he realizes that he is an addict because he craves it all the time. And I'm like, well, now that you realize you're an addict, that's the first step. And then he said to another guy that I know just the other day, he goes, yeah, I'm not an addict. I know I'm not an addict because I could quit anytime I wanted to. I could quit. It doesn't rule me. It doesn't rule my life. I'm okay when I'm not using it. And it's like, okay, you've been, it's just, I think he said to me that he knew he was an addict because he knew that's what I thought, and he just wanted to shut me up. He didn't want me to keep telling him he's an addict, so he just said, yeah, you're right, I'm an addict. But meanwhile, he doesn't actually believe that because he tells other people, you know what I mean? He just said it to shut me up. And I find him doing that a couple times recently. And, yeah, it's just pathetic. And then he tells people that he's, happy with his life and stuff like that. You know what? If you're truly happy with who you are here's an easy way to tell if someone is happy with who they are, if you yourself are happy with who you are. It's if you can spend time alone. You know what I mean? And then, by choice. There was a time when I didn't have too many friends, and in Taiwan that is, because in Taiwan it's hard to meet friends when you're not Taiwanese. I speak the language, but still, I work different hours, Taiwanese people work 9 to 5. I was working 5 to 9 at night. They work all day, I work all night. I go to bed early, get up early. It just didn't mess with other people's schedules. Anyways, but that was okay with me. I didn't mind it. If I wanted to, I could just stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning every night and go to the bars and hang out with the other foreigners, but that's not something I want to do. Because that's not who I am, and because I'm fine alone. You know what I mean? Even with girls, when it comes to women, this same guy who claims to be so happy with his life and everything, he can't go 2 days without a girlfriend. If he breaks up with and generally he doesn't go 1 day. If he breaks up with a girlfriend in the afternoon, he'll have a new one by the same night. He won't break up with a girlfriend unless he's already got a new one lined up, because he knows he can't go a day without one. He constantly needs a girlfriend, and if there's no good-looking, nice ones available, he'll take the butt-fucking ugliest thing he can find. I remember one time he was dating a girl. She wasn't really his girlfriend because he wasn't dumb enough to call her that, considering she was hideous. But he was dating her for a few months, and she had brown teeth and fucking bad acne-covered. She was just. I don't mean to insult ugly people because that's not too PC or whatever, but he's a good-looking guy. He's above average, and he's got a lot going for him. He can sing, he's musical, he can dance, he can do a lot of stuff. No, I'm not talking about me, because I can't sing, I'm not musical, I can dance, but other than that, I can't. So anyways, yeah, and he's got all this going for him, and he's still dating a butt-fucking ugly girl. Why? Because she's, because I guess he needed a girlfriend, and that was the first girl to smile at him, so he just went for what he could get, And don't, again, I'm not knocking her because she was ugly. She was also a fucking trashy bar slut that stole from people's houses and lied to everyone. She was just 100% trash. And yeah, and he dated her for months. What the fuck? I wouldn't even hang out with her for more than 5 minutes without vomiting uncontrollably. And he's dating her for months, and and it's just whatever. And it's just a fucking, people lie to themselves. I said it. So the point is if you've had a girlfriend for the last few years steady, try going a couple of months without one for a fucking change, just to see if you can. Just to see, because I think people who can't spend any time alone, it's because they don't want to focus inward, or when they are alone, then they have to look at themselves. And when they look at themselves, they don't like what they see. And I don't mean look at themselves in a mirror. I mean look inwards, evaluate their life. You know what I mean? So So it's those kind of people. They need to constantly be with other people. They need to constantly be at parties, constantly be at the bar, constantly be at anything that distracts them from their life and what they've become. Because it isn't good, and they don't want to look at it. And some of these people, they look like they're having a good life. You know, they're happy, they're funny, they're witty, they got the jokes, they got the girls, they got an interesting lifestyle. They're going out. They're the life of the party. Everyone knows them. They don't gotta pay cover charge. They can get in the VIP door. Blah 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 blah. Wow, their life's great. But no, they fucking hate themselves. You know what I mean? They can't sit at home for a whole weekend. They can't read a book, and it's not because they think that's boring. It's because they can't be alone. Period. And it's and don't get me wrong, if you're a young person, that kind of lifestyle is not too bad. Like when I was 18, I was out all the time partying nonstop, but I wasn't really happy with who I was either, you know. And I guess as I grow and mature, then that lifestyle just faded away, and now I still go out dancing, but it's like once a month, once every 2 months, you know. Especially if I have a girlfriend, what's the point, you know? Dancing's fun. I can dance at home. Why do I gotta spend an hour? I don't know. I'm not saying like going out and clubbing is bad. I'm just saying if you have to do it, if you like are forced to do it every single night, you know, and if you're forced to have a girlfriend every single day of the whole fucking year, and if you can't just spend a night or two at home by yourself, you know, then yeah, there's a problem in self-confidence or something.
What the fuck are you looking at?